This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900.
And welcome to News 25. It's Monday, January 10th. I'm Stacy Jensen. Thank you for joining us on KPVM TV's News 25. Deanna has the night off. And just after 2 p.m. this afternoon, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to 2 separate structure fires. The first one was on Garden Lane. It was originally reported as a trailer that quickly spread to a second trailer. Both trailers were completely destroyed by the flames. No injuries have been reported. The other fire reportedly happened on Wild Horse, and that was a garage fire with a vehicle inside. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to that scene. No injuries have been reported on that fire. The cause of both fires is currently under investigation. Saturday evening, just after 7 p.m., Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, along with the deputies from Nye County Sheriff's Office, did respond to a 2-vehicle crash that happened at the intersection of Homestead and Kellogg Roads. 2 individuals were complaining of injuries. I believe 1 was transported. We'll have more on that story as it develops. And the Nevada Department of Corrections has announced visitation will be temporarily suspended statewide due to a sharp increase in COVID-19 cases among offenders. The department will continue to monitor positive cases and will update the policy accordingly. The Department of Corrections reported 48 positive offender cases back in November, but so far for January, 209 offenders have tested positive. Among staff, 29 tested positive back in November, and for January so far, 210. Protocols at each institution require all staff and offenders to wear N95 masks, which are provided by the department. All staff members are tested daily for COVID-19 before entering any institution. The Department of Corrections is reporting that 1,771 of its 2,305 employees are fully vaccinated. That's 76.8%. Of the 10,001 offenders, 6,767 are fully vaccinated for a rate of 67.66%. We'll be back with more News 25 right after this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
And welcome back. A man who pled guilty to murder last year is back in court today to be sentenced for his crime. Jeff Carballo will serve 10 years to life in prison for killing 75-year-old Norman Bradley and leaving his body inside a closet at a home on 6 Shooter Avenue here in Pahrump. Carballo appeared before 5th District Judicial Court Judge Robert Lane with his attorney, Nathan Gent.
Your Honor, the statute does have the 2 options. However, in order to take this negotiation, Mr. Caraballo had to stipulate to the sentence of 10 to life.
Anything else you'd like to say, Mr. Caraballo?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Arabia?
You know, I hope that this sentence can bring some kind of comfort in whatever sense to Mr. Bradley, the victim, and anyone who might have cared about him. His life ended. But I just wanted to speak for him, you know, that he was murdered and then was left in a like a crawl space or closet for 4 months, and it's very painful to think of that. And I think that this deal, this plea negotiation, speaks well for the community, and that we didn't forget Mr. Bradley.
It would have been an easy case either way if I had the choice between the 2 based on your criminal history and the facts in this case. You'd have got 10 to life anyway. So he did the right thing taking the plea offer from the state. Sentence you to 10 years to life with all the conditions and factors set forth in the PSI, standard conditions, fines and fees, and extradition fees.
And Carballo did receive credit for 179 days served while being held in the Nye County Detention Center. Recent research from Cleveland Clinic shows patients who've lost a substantial amount of weight from bariatric surgery were able to reduce their risk of developing severe COVID-19 complications by 60%. Dr. Ali Amino led the study.
In the past 2 years, we learned that obesity can increase the severity of COVID-19. but we didn't know if losing weight can be helpful for patients with obesity. That's why we decided to do this study.
Dr. Aminian says obesity can weaken the immune system, create a chronic inflammatory state, and increase the risk for cardiovascular disease, blood clots, and lung conditions. The study looked at more than 20,000 patients with obesity. One group had weight loss surgery and the other did not. While they both contracted COVID-19 at a similar rate, the group who had weight loss surgery had much better outcomes. In fact, researchers found that patients who had surgery had a 49% lower risk of hospitalization, 63% lower risk of need for supplemental oxygen, and 60% lower risk of developing severe COVID-19.
The findings of this study should not be interpreted that losing weight can be a replacement for a vaccine or getting booster. So everybody can get severe form of COVID-19. And that's why everybody should follow the public health recommendations, including wearing masks, social distancing, and getting vaccine and booster.
Dr. Aminian says data suggests patients who underwent weight loss surgery were healthier at the time of contracting COVID-19, which led to better clinical outcomes.
And with winter comes colder weather, and that usually means higher electricity bills. In today's Ask Angie, Bailey Carson discusses energy efficiency in the home and guides us through ways to make each room more energy and wallet friendly.
Switching over to heating is a true sign that winter is here. The other sign, higher monthly electricity bills. But it doesn't have to be that way. Bailey Carson, a home care expert at Angie, is here to offer room-by-room tips for making your home more energy efficient in the winter and all year long.
We spend so much time in our living and family rooms that it's important that the temperature is well regulated. During the winter, you may want to consider installing a ceiling fan. This can help air circulate and put less pressure on your HVAC system. Additionally, open up the drapes and let the winter sun warmth come in and do some of the work for you. If you have older windows, consider replacing them with better insulated windows or storm windows. This will help keep it cozy all winter long.
TVs and other electronics can drain energy even when they're not being used, so invest in some smart power strips that will block sleeping devices from wasting energy. It's also time to switch to LED light bulbs in every room in your home. They last longer and are more energy efficient than traditional incandescent bulbs.
Take a look around your kitchen for what might need an upgrade. Remember, it's the heart of your home. It also has a lot of things that use water and energy. Start by thinking about your faucet. Replacing it with a low-flow faucet will help save water. Additionally, a new dishwasher might help save you on energy and on water, as you don't have to pre-rinse dishes. Your appliances are the next place to look. Replacing any older appliances with Energy Star will help save on the power they use every month.
Low-flow faucets are also great options in bathrooms, as well as an Energy Star rated vent fan and a low-flow or dual toilet. Check your bathrooms for leaks and try a fun challenge for the whole family of timing your showers to bring water and heating costs down.
As you walk around your home, pay close attention to your windows and where any air might be getting in or out. Use caulk to seal up any cracks that might be letting air in. Also, make sure that your doors are open so that air can circulate. From there, make sure that you've cleaned your vents, changed your filters. Any clogging or debris there is going to make your appliances work that much harder for the same outcome.
Your washer and dryer use up nearly 3 times as much energy as other appliances in your home, so try washing everything in cold water and avoid over-drying clothes. Consider air drying certain things with a clothesline or drying rack.
Add door sweeps to your exterior doors and make sure that there are no cracks that need to be sealed where air might be coming in. If your energy bills continue to rise and you're not sure why, consider calling in a home energy auditor. They can help you think through ways to lower your energy bill and point out any problem areas.
Do you have questions about your home projects? Tweet them using hashtag AskingAngie. That's hashtag AskingAngie, and you may get some tips in an upcoming segment.
And that's great. That's Carla. Okay, so we're going to be back with more News 25 right after this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. 2021 was another difficult year for educators all across the country, but they've been succeeding and proving they care about their students as we begin going into 2022. We take a look back at some of the schools that have made a positive difference as students return to the classroom.
Integrity, appreciation, courage, honesty.
At Somerset Academy in Jacksonville, an impressive program funded by a federal grant has made a character education class possible, teaching middle schoolers important character traits that will help them throughout their lives.
I want to keep it as threes.
Across the country in Durham, North Carolina, the ability to open a brand new Cristo Rey school is impressive, as many schools struggle just to keep their doors open. Teaming up with community businesses, the school gives students from disadvantaged homes real-world work experience alongside their education.
This invaluable work experience, it's a highly rigorous college prep program. We don't make any bones about it.
If you stay in that consistent mindset where like you got to get this done, this done, this done, then it just really becomes a natural habit for you to stay in that mindset.
And how's this for determination? Meet the $1 Million Man from Dr. Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Jadis McGee earned his nickname after he topped the $1 million mark in scholarship offerings. He was accepted to 45 different colleges and universities. He credits his school and family for his drive to succeed.
Starting in 8th grade, you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like why would I be learning about college yet?
But that's exactly the idea behind a program in Arizona that mentors not only Latina girls who will be the first in their families to attend college, but their mothers as well.
Yeah, come on, go. Just hit it, though. Everybody's slowing you down.
And how about Wilbert Rollins, a classroom hero who made a big difference for students in New Orleans? Realizing the pandemic was sapping the confidence and skill level of incoming high schoolers, he set up a special band camp to catch them up. This motivator says his band lessons are also life lessons.
Success is where preparation meets opportunity.
I can go into college already knowing how to use these machines and how to operate these things.
And speaking of preparedness, it's what a maker's space is all about at San Diego's St. Augustine. The high school has expanded its reach with a state-of-the-art lab, giving students a place where they can learn how to use tools and improve their hands-on skills, creating more opportunities when it comes to pursuing an engineering career. In all, quite a few schools with their eyes on the prize. Kim Martinez reporting.
And time to meet another pet available for adoption from one of our local shelters. For today's Save a Pet, we head back over to Desert Haven Animal Society. That's where we see Darby O'Donnell Westerman introducing us to Daisy.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with this beautiful girl, Daisy. Daisy is a 2-year-old pit bull mix. Beautiful dog, beautiful chocolate brown all over her body. She has cute little white booties on her front paws, a little white spot on the back of her neck and on her chest, and little white spots on her face, and a cute little brown nose and gold eyes. She is truly gorgeous. Extremely high energy because she is some sort of pit bull mix. She will need somebody to go and give her walks, play with her a lot. She seems to want to play with other dogs. Like shy dogs, energetic dogs are the same way, so you need to spend a minimum of 15 minutes in the yard with the animal. She is extremely high energy when she comes out because she is in a smaller contained area most of her day. So when she comes out here, it's finally time for her to be able to run and get some time out and get all of her playing and activities out. So please do not judge a dog just because they're super energetic right when they come out of the cage. And don't judge them if they come out and they're a little bit shy. You need to give them time so that they can warm up to their environment, go and get all their sniffs, do their bathroom things, and then they will come around and meet you. If you want to come and see Daisy or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, please give them a call at 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Oh, and cloudy skies still with us. Looks like we'll have a full weather update from John right after this.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Nice to see you on a Monday. We made it through the weekend. All right. Nobody got arrested. This is good news. Hey, look out to Fernie Fallon, Carson City. Beautiful weather at 44 degrees. Tonopah, Goldfield, not quite making 40, 41. You're getting pretty close out there in Goldfield anyway. Beatty, 58 degrees was the high today. 61 and 62 out to Amargosa and Las Vegas. And Death Valley checking in at 70 degrees here in the paradise of Pahrump. Well, let's take a look. 51 degrees. Yes, sounds pretty good. Sunset just a little bit earlier, 4:47, and those clouds were beautifully enhanced with that sunset as they went down. We're going to get rid of those clouds come tomorrow. In fact, check out tomorrow. It's going to start about 6:55 a.m. We're going to get some sunshine, high of about 60 degrees, a low night at 35, and winds continuing at us from the south-southeast to 7 miles per hour. As we head into the week, it's looking good. Look at this sunshine. Oh, beautiful days, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays looks like a double stuff Oreo of clouds coming out of nowhere. 64-degree high and lows in at about 40 throughout the week. As we head on into it, now we'll see some sunshine days on Sunday, Monday. Looking forward to that. And in the meantime, looking forward to getting back to the desk. Here's the wonderful Stacy.
Thanks, John. Well, we wanted to remind everyone, Seroptimus International Pahrump Valley is going to be hosting an event, an education event on human trafficking. That's going to be presented by Metro Detective Jason Bressler. That's happening on January 26th at 6:30 p.m. That's going to be happening at the BOCC Commissioners Chambers. If you'd like more information about that, you are urged to contact Marcia. She's at 661-406-8925. And don't forget about the grand opening for the new Sonoma thrift store that's happening January 14th from 9 till 3 p.m. They're located over there off of Calvada, and donations are welcome. So if you'd like more information, you can contact them at 775-625-7294. That does it for us tonight on News 25. I'm Stacy Jensen. Have a great night.